guys, welcome. Today is the 5th of February. You should be getting a video tonight that uploads at 6 PM GMT, so UK time, which for me in the moment is in about 15 minutes. I know everything's been a bit haphazard, it's been a bit crazy. So yeah. I'm currently in the car. I'm on the way to Ed's, my boyfriend. So I want to show you something. So I got my new car, and within my new car, I have like a little sound system that is not the correct time. The minutes are slightly wrong by like a couple of minutes, and then the hours wrong by whole hours. It's actually like 5:40ish. But what I didn't have in my last car was the ability to play my own music through my car. And this is like such a novelty for me because I've had to be dealing with CDs and the radio. And by the time I changed my car, the radio was starting to not work. So for me, this is like absolutely amazing. But yeah, this is my new little car. I'm really chuffed with it. It's amazing. We're taking it up to Aberdeen. Ed's insured to drive, so we'll be splitting the driving. And then hopefully there'll be many adventures in this car. What are we doing, Bean?
Self-assessment. Notice to complete a tax return. That's what I do.
So I got back from Ed's about half an hour ago. I've just been trolling through the internet and I'm gonna have a little snooze before I take the cat to the vet because it gets up at ungodly hours. What can you do? We're gonna have a nap. So I ended up sleeping in and missing taking the cat to the vet. My mum took her but didn't want to wake me up. So that's fine. And now we're just off to go and have coffee at Hunter Gatherer down in Portsmouth. It's one of the nicest cafes in the area. I love it. It's really, really cool. All of the food is vegetarian, if not vegan. And then most options, there are quite a lot of gluten-free options. And being dairy gluten-free, if it's vegan and gluten-free, generally means I can eat it. It's useful. It's also a really lovely atmosphere. I will try and video some for you. Hey, so we went to Hunter Gatherer. I think I managed to get a clip, which you might see. I filmed some on my phone. I didn't get the outside. I'm currently sat in my mum and dad's bedroom. That's why there's like a million knitted hedgehogs and a very old bear in the background, all of which are my parents. We're going to sit and watch the Escape to the Chateau. It's one of our favourite programmes. Mum's gone down to go and make a cup of tea and then just chill a bit because I've been in a bit of a bad headspace today. It's not been very good. So I'm just kind of taking today a little bit for myself. I will still be filming extra today, so you've actually got a video to watch tomorrow because today's the 6th and tomorrow's the 7th, so you will have a video on the 7th. I've got some really cool comments from you guys, which is really exciting and nice. There's me being all like sad. So some of you are excited for the vlogs, which is really nice, and I'm very happy about that because I was a bit worried. I wasn't sure people would actually want to watch this, but apparently somebody does, so thank you for those lovely little comments. I will reply to you today. Yeah, I'm glad it's had a reasonable sort of response. I was like, if I get more than one view, I'm happy, and I've so far had 26 in I don't know how many hours. But yeah, no, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a very long one. It was like 12 minutes. So yeah, let me know if you would prefer longer or shorter videos, because then I know how much to put in, because sometimes I feel like they get a bit too long. But if you'd rather it was over 10 minutes or less than 10 minutes, like let me know in the comments down below. I might run a poll on Instagram. Might be an easier option. Yeah, so I'm currently got my little laptop set up. I got this thing from IKEA. I think it was 8 quid, and then this thing, but I got the wrong size of this, so my boyfriend had to Stanley knife it down. Heyo, something I always do is get the wrong size stuff. But I've got my water bottle with me, and a little shout out. This is the Mighty Butcher from down in Southsea, and I drink the ginseng and sarsaparilla on a regular basis. It's absolutely amazing. It's such good bacteria for your stomach. If you would like some, you can pop down into the shop in Southsea. It's absolutely amazing. Wendy is also brilliant if you've got any ailments, so pop in and book a session with her. She's changed part of my life with helping me with my diet and all sorts, and adding butcher into the mix, so definitely pop down. And while you're down there, also pop into Hunter Gatherer, like I was saying. Also, while I was there, I popped into Aristia, which is like this crystal shop where they do all sorts of healing-y things. I'm very much into that, as you know, probably with my yoga. And I picked up some more incense. This is opium incense. It's not actual opium, it just smells really nice though. I love it. It reminds me of my childhood for some reason, which is why I really wanted it. And then for going up to Aberdeen, I definitely want to sit and write my book, so I've gotten this because it really called to me. Writing Spirit, Finding Your Creative Soul by Lynn V. Andrews. And the back just sort of really spoke to me, so I was like, do you know what? I need to figure out myself in terms of my writing, because that's what I'm going to be doing mostly when I'm up in Aberdeen. Is to spend time to write most of my book, or at least try and write a first draft, so then I can work on it later. I handed in my CV for a job today, so that was kind of cool. One that would start after I finished everything at the end of April, so that would be nice to get a bit more money in. So far that's it. I will update you in the future, and I might do some more stuff. I think maybe for my videos for doing like zero waste, I'm gonna do different ones and things you can do every day, and maybe do a beginner's guide to a zero waste kit, because I think they're all like these big zero wasters who go full time at it, and it's very hard to do that. So what I'm gonna do is show you what I've done to make small steps to going towards that, and sort of talk through my journey a bit, because I think they make it look very easy, and in some ways it is. Once you get used to it, it is. But when you're not used to it, it's quite hard. Things you don't realise have packaging, and you're like, why? Why is it necessary? But there's a lot that's really hard to find that doesn't have packaging. Like for me, gluten-free pasta, you pretty much can't get without packaging. So I know that that's something that I like to eat, but we're gonna try and make our own pasta, me and Ed. That's something we're gonna do in the future. But again, it takes time, things like that. It depends on your schedule. If you haven't got time, that's totally fine. But little things like not buying water bottles, just carrying your own one with you, that's reducing waste every day. If you used a water bottle a day, that's 365 you're not giving off to landfill. Little things like that. Carrying your own little straw with you, just chuck it in your backpack, it's fine. You're reducing potentially 365 straws a year. So that's a lot of like reduction. So just little tidbits, but I'm gonna do a whole video on that. But also let me know if you enjoy these like little vloggy bits in between main video, because I think it's a weird style, but I kind of like it. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna watch Escape to the Chateau with my mum, because she'll come up in a minute. Hey cat, TV's on in the background. Look at this. You're right there, sweetie pea. This is my baby, and I won't see her for 2 months. This is my little baby, if it wants to focus on her. And I won't see her for 2 months as of Sunday. I'm gonna miss her. Look at her good little paws. She's so cute. Okay, so it is the 7th of February today. I got up a little bit later. I got up at about 9:30, 10ish. And I've started trying to do my project 333, which I thought was quite an interesting concept of you use 33 items of clothing for 3 months, and that's how you kind of like live. And since I'm going up to Scotland for 2 months, I figured at least just for those 2 months that's what I would live off of. I have started trying to do bits and pieces. I've got like all the undergarmenty things over there, but yeah, that's about as far as I've got. Because some stuff's in the wash, so trying to figure out project 333 when stuff is still in the wash is like, yeah. Anyway, I'm off to see my nan in a second, going to have coffee with my nan down at Portsmouth, and then back to trying to prepare for going away. Yay.